Hey, this is Marilyn Gigliotti.
Hey, this is Brian O'Halloran.
Hey, everybody. My name is Scott Schiaffo, actor best known as the Chulies Gum Guy from the film Clerks.
And welcome to Clerks Minute.
You're listening to Clerks Minute.
And I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Hi, this is Mike Zapsik from AMC's Comic Book Man, the podcast I Sell Comics, and the Ming and Mike Show. And you're listening to Clerks Minute. What's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Man. You got a minute? Good, because you're listening to Clerks Minute.
Hey, this is Walt Flanagan, the Lon Chaney of the 90s, and you are listening to Clerks Minute.
17-year-olds nowadays are crazy. They're up for anything. They even like it when you go ass to mouth.
Oh my God.
What?
Are you serious?
I don't fuck around when it comes to ass to mouth.
You never go ass to mouth.
It's never my idea. These young girls today get all horned up and they tell you to go ass to mouth.
You never go ass to mouth, Randall.
You sound like my mom. Bex, do you ever go ass to mouth?
You never go ass to mouth.
You've never gone ass to mouth.
You never go ass to mouth.
I've never gone ass to mouth.
Not even once.
Not even ever.
You're both so repressed. All right, look, I know you've given a blowjob, right?
I haven't even put my purse down yet.
That's a yes. And I know you've gone down on chicks.
What's your point?
Well, when you're done chowing down on the no-no parts of your lover, you kiss him, right? That's just like going ass to mouth.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you just compared a vagina to an asshole.
And?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Clerks Minute, the show where we look back at the 2006 Kevin Smith sequel, Clerks 2, You Never Go Ass to Mouth, minutes at a time. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
And that was the easiest intro when it comes to having something to say there, because that's literally half of these 2 minutes. So, yeah, this is the infamous ass to mouth scene. Here we go. Before we even get into that, though.
That sounds worse than it actually is.
I know, but still, it's what it is.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to do here. First of all, we start off with Jay outside in their own little world, like always, shadowboxing Silent Bob. That's ironically, that's the most normal thing that goes on in these 2 minutes.
So he's going at him like the speed bag there.
Yeah, that literally is the most normal thing that happens in these 2 minutes. But is that bad when Jay shadowboxing is the most normal thing that goes on?
Is it really that bad when Jay doing anything is the most normal
true,
thing?
Because in our last episode he was mooning the screen, mooning the window. So that's true. So we come back inside and are back in the conversation between Randall and Dante. I feel like we said that a lot. And Randall pretty much wants to know why Dante would date someone his own age. Because apparently Randall dates teenagers, as we've learned in a minute. And Dante makes the point. If he's going to cheat on his fiancée, he wouldn't do it with a teenager. Keep in mind, they're in their 30s.
Yeah.
I mean, we're both in our 30s.
Yeah.
I completely understand Dante's point of view here.
Yeah.
Well, Randall apparently likes teenagers, which is disturbing on so many fucking levels.
Yeah.
Here's the line that you were cringing at when he said it. The best part of this job is the very illegal pussy that walks in here, and they all look up to me because I have a driver's license. Okay, say what you were saying to me off air.
Oh, God. I was going to say, I forgot what I was saying, but I know one thing. Dear God, I hope that they're at least 18.
Well, here's the problem, because the next line, because Randall will be learning his 33, by the way, at this point, and that's what makes this next line really, really terrifying. 17-year-olds are crazy.
Oh, boy.
17-year-olds are crazy. He's 33.
Then again, why should we be shocked at the fact that the guy who watches hermaphroditic porn is doing this?
But not the point, though.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
Hermaphroditic porn is not, like, underaged. the underage porn like this can actually get you arrested.
Yeah.
Like,
and quite honestly, that whole thing was worth it just to hear you say hermaphroditic porn is not underage.
It's true, though.
Yeah.
It's very, very true. Lines you say when covering Clerks. There you go. So that's when the conversation goes to. They even like it when you go ass to mouth. And that cuts over to Elias. Elias says one word in these 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And he's fucking gold in the entire 2 minutes. Because he first... Well, I have written down the face of pure disgust and shock. You had a whole different aspect of this. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the face. That's the face he'll make when he goes to see the the first Transformers movie and realizes that the real star of the movie is Megan Fox's ass.
all I'm concerned that actually will probably be this recap of this episode because there's nothing topping that. That look is amazing. We go back and forth here, and it's pretty much clear that Dante. It's clear here. You never go ass to mouth. And I'm going to be honest with you. You never go ass to mouth. This is coming from me, not from Dante.
That just sounds incredibly unsanitary,
exactly.
to put it lightly.
You never go ass to mouth. That is a thing you don't do. I love the fact, though, that Randall's defense is it's never my idea.
I don't think that holds up in court.
No, it does not, especially when it's a 17-year-old and you're 33. We'll get to more settle that in court thing later. And then the beautiful and lovely Rosario Dawson pops into our screen for the first time in this movie. And you made a valid point that Becky's very first line is
you never go ass to mouth.
I would love to know if that's the strangest first line Rosario Dawson's ever had in a movie. Because that's definitely not something you normally have in a script. Because the first thing, and the best part for me, is not that she walks in and says that. It's the fact that she has to look at her face like, this is a normal, daily conversation that she walks into every single day. Like... This is normal for her. This is her life.
Yeah.
I walk in on really strange conversations between these two men every fucking day. All right. So that's where Randall compares oral sex and kissing to going ass to mouth. Which...
And in the process earns the gold medal for mental gymnastics.
What do you mean by that? Just so people can be confused by that sentence.
Basically tried to, flip around and justify why, going down on someone is equal to doing ass to mouth.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't follow the logic whatsoever. I'm pretty sure you, and Becky, straight up, I'm pretty sure you just compared a vagina to an asshole. Wow. Ooh. Damn. When you say it like that, that hurts. That really does hurt. Randall's like, and? That's my favorite part. He doesn't even it bounces off him. He no-sells it. And it's like, and? Really, Randall? Come on here. So then, I love the fact that, and you can tell Becky's used to this, and she's used to Randall. You can just tell she's used to Randall, because she fires right back with, have you restocked all the napkin holders?
That's an Elias job.
Well, that comparison of pink and brown just made that a Randall job. And this is where fucking Elias is just amazing, because he just yells out, ZING!
And everybody glares at him.
That was, funny part is I hear Zing. I think of Zingbach from Big Brother. But that was better. Because it's so out of nowhere. And if you missed it, you missed it. It was a great moment.
And then Randall just says, shut the fuck up, GoBot.
And we go back to another look on Elias's face. For me, it looked like a serial killer. I just like, if I can only kill you. If I can only kill you, Randall.
I was going to say, wait, what do you know? My coworker died today. I stuck his head in the deep fryer.
What were you saying off air? The other thing you were saying.
I don't know whether he's thinking, does Elias have to cut a bitch for Jesus, or do I have to cut a bitch for the Lord?
Either way, it works.
Yeah.
I think Elias needs to cut a bitch, and that would be Randall at this point. So Randall turns this around. He tries to turn this around. I could probably sue this whole place for sexual harassment. And that's where because we're pausing this so we can write down the lines. And we both look at each other like, what the fuck? Come on. That doesn't make any sense. So Randall's defense, and this is ridiculous defense. You're making me restock napkin holders because of my stance on ass to mouth.
And I'm just saying, oh, for God's sake, please sue him so you can go up in front of a jury of your peers and actually say that.
How do you explain that in court? Like, how the fuck do you explain that? Like, yeah, my boss made me do this job, and I'm not supposed to do because I actually... The problem is, at that point, in court, he would have to admit to fucking a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
If he's under oath, he'd have to admit to that, and that's a whole different set of problems.
Yeah.
That's a whole different set of problems.
And then he'll realize, well, great, not only am I going to go to jail for banging a kid, but now I can't use this pie chart and graph that demonstrates how this is...
I want to see a pie graph chart describing the difference between going down on somebody and ass to mouth. I want to see that chart. That's fucking fantastic.
The pie graph chart and PowerPoint.
PowerPoint presentation.
With examples that he made himself.
Oh, jeez. Well, I could just see him going on porn sites, trying to figure out descriptions, and then using those old school, like, PowerPoint, like, stupid slide, like, transitions for no real apparent reason. And here we have video proof. Yes, I watched this myself at RSC Video at one time. Before I burned it down.
It's from Ass Blasters in Outer Space.
Wait a second. You're the reason that I wrote this video? And add that another charge. Arson fire on your list.
Well, in this case, it wasn't deliberate. He accidentally...
Oh, I know. I'm just going for the joke.
I was going to say, just to be fair to the guy.
No, I was going for the joke.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So that's that. And I love the fact that all of a sudden, this whole ends with Dante saying, you never go ass to mouth again. Yeah. And Randall's response is, would you grow up? Yeah. Really? Really, Randall? You're saying this? Come on. Oh, my God. Overall, though, this is one of the weirder 2 minutes of the movie. Because of the conversation. We don't have many of these really crazy conversations like this in this movie that aren't racist or fucking crazy. But hey, that's what makes the Kevin Smith movie, the weird sexual conversations.
I was going to say, or involves quoting King Diamond to summon Jay and Silent Bob.
Yes, also true. But no, yeah, this is weirder and it's something fun. But hey, it's a Kevin Smith movie. Go with the flow.
And they got Rosario Dawson to say ass to mouth several times.
Yes, and she said the first thing in the first line of the movie. Come on! And it's on the soundtrack. That line is on the fucking soundtrack of this movie. Her saying, you never go ass to mouth. That's amazing to me.
We need a Sparta remix of that pronto.
Oh, man.
This is ass to mouth.
All right. That is it for this episode. I promised a couple episodes back. If we're by ourselves, we're going to keep the episode short because our guest episodes are really long.
Oh, wait. No, we got two other ones that you have to do.
Go for it.
This is Barely Legal Pussy. And, of course, this is ZING!
Oh, my God. Oh, man. I can't follow that. So we're going to wrap this episode up. We are part of the Filling the Void Podcast Network. You can hear us, obviously, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is a guest-free week you're hearing this episode on. But we have plenty of guests coming up as we continue on in the run. Thank you so much for listening to this show. You can find us everywhere you can hear podcasts. I love the fact that at times I say I host a podcast about this movie. And people are like, how do I find your podcast? Do you have a podcast player on your phone? No. Then how are you listening to podcasts?
Yeah.
I actually had that conversation with somebody.
It's sort of like going up to a guy in full work uniform going, do you work here?
No, I don't. Thank you.
No, what I'm tempted to say at times at work is, no, as you can see, I'm clearly late for my shift at Foot Locker.
Well, that's that. Thank you so much for listening to the show. We'll be back on Friday with another episode, just me and Kyle. Till then, thank you so much for listening to the Clerks Minute. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
Have a good day, everybody.
Zing!
Snorting, smoking weed, doing coke, drinking beers, rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smoke the blunts, rolling blunts and smoking.